Back to the drawing board.
I've got other pages to look at, right? I haven't even read page 2.
1, 2, 3. It's a 76-word intro. It's about 3 times longer than what you taught at school. For the first time in almost 3.5 decades, Cambodia is on the verge of finding itself with a government that is recognised internationally, a political environment without any significant competing ideologies, an absence of any major armed conflict internally among warring factions vying for power, the near complete dissolution of the Khmer Rouge as a threat to national security, and no regional or international powers attempting to interfere in the nation's domestic affairs. For the CPP's Prime Minister-elect Hun Sen, it is literally a dream come true.
Could be the beginning of a whole new era. What did I say? I said international recognition, no competing ideologies, no factions fighting each other, no Khmer Rouge to threaten internal security, and no foreign powers influencing one side or the other.
So is it a relief?
I feel relieved, yeah.
What, that the article's over, or...?
Both.
When Michael started the paper in 1992, he was looking for something new.
And I knew the UN was coming in with 26,000 people, and the idea was quite simple, that an English language newspaper might have a chance of making it. Before a lot of fighting here, huh? In all years?
He had graduated in international studies in the States, then worked for 7 years with an Asia-focused aid agency. When his contract wasn't renewed, he ended up unemployed in Phnom Penh.
America.
Here.
Down.
Yes.
I like the idea of being my own boss, and I like the printed word. That was part of the attraction of starting a paper. I like to read, and I like stuff that's well written. So other than that, on stories, what do we need? Beth, did you have an idea already? Are you doing something?
Port, Sinubin Port.
Oh, really?
Going
Already?
to be renovated as the international standard.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that's a good story. I'd love to do that story.
I know from Kasanapip that nuclear waste is being imported from Japan to dump in the area around.
It's a story. This is one of these stories that has long been sort of like rumored, and that the Japanese had bought an island, or were buying an island off Sihanoukville to dump nuclear waste.
3,000 tons of debris.
Yeah.
And it's reported debris from the broken building. And now arrived at the port.
With a look.
Some sources say that this is the nuclear waste, and some others say that this mercury, and they brought from Taiwan. There is some corruption related with the local authority or maybe the port official. It's very rude and very bad. Someone near in village bring a trash and a bad smell and dump it in my bathroom. Yeah, it's not acceptable.
The 3,000 tons of toxic waste came from the Taiwanese company Formosa Plastics. Chi had heard that a dock worker had died. It seemed like mercury poisoning. For 3 days, the deceased man had worked in the hold of the ship that brought the waste, clad only in his underpants.
The grieving women said doctor at Sinubin Hospital tried 7 times to get blood and urine samples from Sovan, but could not. his blood was frozen. Those said, Sowan's feet became numb and black. They say every doctor there told them that Sowan had been poisoned.
Fear of poisoning turned into anger. It was reported that a $3 million bribe was paid to port chiefs.
Others say the story was leaked only because certain port officials were angry at not being paid the bribed money.
This for the land to check the ship from this stuff. So they can check from the office to the auction. Check from ship to ship and see
The
this
ship
ship
coming down.
is do not have a lot of dollars. So okay, wait for a few days. And that's one is have a lot of dollars. That's one. Let that one come in first. Okay, it's good to check dollar in the ship.
Strange why it didn't come in straight away.
Yeah. And they say that they are talking about money, how to pay the tax like that.
Exactly.
It relates story.
You've got 4,000 tons. Oh, suddenly no, we haven't. We've just got 3,000 tons.
like. True, I got the mercury already in my body.
I know, I'm a little worried about you,
I
man.
eat crabs
Yeah,
a
I
lot
know.
in Sinukville.
Now that's some chemicals getting into people's systems. Anyone got a fag? There are some limits.
Peter's leaving for Bangkok. He wants to do a story on the Khmer Rouge leaders living up on the Thai-Cambodian border.
If there's any news of Mok and Shea and Hewson Pom, where they are, what they're up to. It's a fishing expedition, but it's such part of the world where we'll come back with something.
I'm going to visit my mom. This is my homeland that I born here. When I was a boy, I born in the countryside. Watching the cows grow, rice, playing water in a river without undress, running nose. Now I'm different from before now.
Chiat was 16 when the Khmer Rouge came to his village.
Khmer Rouge came and attack and ran away, and they burn everything. And people just saw from 10 kilometers away from here, just see the cloud went up to the sky, and people cry, "Oh, my house was burning, my house burning."
Why now?
He was forced to become a Khmer Rouge soldier but managed to escape after forging some papers. Many times he feared for his life. By the time he returned home, half the people in his village had been killed.
A lot of the old Cambodian people like to live alone. They need quiet place or lonely, I don't know. Yeah?
Đau rồi,
Quỳnh.
vật đấy, đau vậy.
That's okay.
Ở đây mày tục
Quạt mùa này,
cái tục đau tục bần lư.
chị em quạt mùa này.
But she said that her small house like this look like palace.
Like a palace.
Yeah, palace. She can sleep, she can do anything as she want. Yes, she just told me she just come back from the rice field. She's the daughter of my sister. This also. And this one is coming from the another village. But she's the daughter of my brother who died in TC prison. He had been in the jail for almost 15 years, accusing of the traitor. At the time he joined the free movement against the communists.
He was working against the Vietnamese government that occupied Cambodia.
Yeah. My mom can visit him one time in 3 months. The last time when she went there, the police at the prison gave the ash. Oh, so bad. My mom had no anywhere at the time, just fall down, cry and fall down. And I was in Sinukville at that time.
They gave your mother the ashes of your brother.
Yes, the ashes of my brother in a small package like this.
That's how she learnt that he died.
Yeah.
if there was no war, maybe I cannot be a journalist. A lot of our intellectuals have been killed. Maybe I became only a simple soldier or policeman in the town. Yeah. But anyway, it's not so good too because a lot of people have been died, have been killed. 3 million. Yeah. And the country crashed down to zero. Yeah. Đó liên ở kia nè nè. Nè, không riêng này. Cho nó mày nè.
កូនអើយកកូនបានសុខទៅណាគេរាប់នឹងទៅណាគេស្រឡាញ់នឹងបានហើយតែប៉ុណ្ណឹង
Liên. Đó nè. Ở kia. Đúng ạ. So now we become a democracy country. Maybe it's better and hopefully the Cambodia will be developed like the other country like Thai or other country.
Peter and Sarun are leaving Bangkok for the Thai-Cambodian border. They want to find out what has happened to the remnants of the Khmer Rouge that still live in the jungle up there. The man responsible for Cambodia's killing fields, Pol Pot, died last year. But 3 of his top henchmen, Khieu Samphan, Nuon Chea and Ta Mok, have so far managed to evade capture.
I mean, if you could track down Ta Mok, Nuon Chea, Khieu Samphan, that would be the
second gold medal for the Asian Games.
that would be a gold medal story. It's fiendishly complicated. I think the only way you'd ever really get a good handle on Khmer politics over the last 30 or 40 years is to do a huge wall chart and try and find out who's related to who by marriage or by blood. I mean, Pol Pot, he had connections within the royal palace. One of his sisters was a dance teacher there. Or Khieu Connery, who was Pol Pot's first wife, who's now a sort of sweet old lady who's gone a bit barking mad, and her sole role within the KR time seemed to be to try and wipe out Buddhism. Yet she was a daughter of a judge in Battambang, well-connected, upper middle class family. It just goes on and on.
I'm about 13.
You were 13 when the KR came.
Yeah. My father is dead, and my mother is still alive, but I cannot meet him yet. I just believe on the fortune teller, so I can say they are gone, but fortune tellers and some friends say just still alive, and I cannot find it yet.
You can't find your mother?
Yeah.
We're trying to find any news of Ta Mok, Nuon Chea, Khieu Samphan. They are in Cambodia, but close to Thailand.
Border Thailand.
Yeah. Not in Thailand, but right on the border. I would like to try and get as close to that area as possible to find out how many men, have they got any support? Have they still got any people surrounding them?
ถูกไหมการเข้าเมืองคือการสงคราม pass
สงคราม
pass คือเหมือนกับนำis a pass forอะไรนะ for goods ใช่ไหม
One refugee, you can go.
Yep.
2, go to the
border across border
border for one hold the dead.
Yep.
He cannot go from Thailand. Nuon Chea, Khieu Samphan, then Ta Mok. Today he stay in Cambodia, but I cannot.
Now he is
living.
With Thai permission, Peter and Sarun visit this Khmer Rouge camp looking for information on Khieu Samphan, Nuon Chea and Ta Mok. This is a haven for the families of hardline Khmer Rouge soldiers who still fight over the nearby border in Cambodia. They find out nothing new about the old men, but it seems changes are afoot. A new young leader, Non Nu, has emerged.
There's also this very interesting split between Non-Nu and the other hardliners. I mean, he was about number 4.